God says, "My child, your soulmate is losing control after seeing this in you, the change I have created, the light I have placed, the calmness that no storm can shake anymore." There was a time when your heart trembled easily, when their silence felt like the end of your world, when every unanswered message broke something inside you. But look at you now, you are not who you were before. You have grown into the version I always dreamed you would become. You have found peace not in their presence, but in my presence. You have discovered love not through their promises, but through my faithfulness. And that is what your soulmate sees now, a divine glow that they can neither forget nor resist. They look at you and something inside them begins to unravel. The control they once had over their emotions is slipping away. They thought they could move on easily, but the energy you now carry touches them in ways they cannot explain. It's not just attraction anymore, it's recognition. Their soul knows yours. Their heart remembers the love that once brought peace to their chaos. My child, I have been shaping you quietly, healing you in secret moments when no one was watching. The nights you cried thinking I was silent, I was actually rewriting your story. I was removing the weakness that made you beg for love, and replacing it with a grace that commands respect. You are not the same spirit they left behind. You have become a reflection of my light, and light cannot be ignored. Even those who walked away will feel the pull. Your soulmate is feeling it now. They may not understand what is happening, but their heart is trembling. They look at your face and see calmness instead of pain. They sense strength instead of dependency. You have changed the energy that once surrounded you, and that change has shifted everything between you and them. They used to believe you would always be waiting, that you would always reach out first, that your world revolved around their decisions. But now, for the first time, they feel what you once felt, the ache of longing, the silence that cuts deep, the uncertainty that leaves them restless. My child, this is not revenge, it is divine alignment. I am balancing the scales of energy between you two. The one who once took your love for granted now learns the value of what they lost. When they see you now, they sense my presence in you. Your peace confuses them because it no longer depends on them. They see the light in your eyes, it is pure, steady, and full of divine love. They wonder what gave you this strength, but it was me all along. I healed you so deeply that now your soul radiates the kind of energy that heals others. Your soulmate feels that vibration and cannot stay still. They scroll through your pictures and feel a strange pull in their heart. Their chest tightens, their mind races, and their soul whispers your name even when they try to silence it. They thought they could escape the connection, but love that is written by heaven cannot be erased by distance. I allowed this separation so both of you could grow, so that your love could be purified from ego, fear, and control. Now the tables are turning. You were once the one holding on while they ran. But now they are the ones pacing, thinking, dreaming, and praying. They see something divine in you that makes them feel unworthy. That is why they are losing control. They want to come closer, yet they are afraid of being seen for who they truly are. They sense your light exposing their shadows, your calmness silencing their pride. They are being humbled by your transformation, and that humility is the first sign of their awakening. My beloved child, you are not imagining this shift. Their heart is indeed trembling. Their spirit feels the connection stronger than ever before. They are realizing that no matter how far they go, your energy follows them, not as a burden, but as a reminder of what love was meant to be. You were not just another chapter in their life, you were the divine mirror meant to awaken them. Every time they see your peace, it stirs their guilt. Every time they hear your name, it shakes their heart. Every time they feel your absence, it teaches them what true presence means. I am allowing these feelings not to punish them, but to bring them home, not just to you, but to themselves, and to me. Because this connection was never about possession. It was about transformation. Your soulmate is not just losing control because of attraction, they are losing control because they are finally seeing truth. The truth that they once rejected, the truth that love is sacred, patient, and divine. They now understand that love is not found in chasing attention, but in surrendering to what the soul already knows. You, my child, have become the vessel of that truth. Your silence speaks louder than your words. Your stillness sends waves into their spirit. Your detachment has become their lesson. And though you do not see all of it, I see the silent war in their heart, the battle between pride and love, fear and surrender, ego and truth. They stay awake at night wondering why they cannot move on. They feel your energy in their dreams. They sense you when they hear certain songs or see familiar places. You appear in their thoughts when they least expect it, because I allow it. It is my way of reminding them that destiny cannot be undone by human choices. My child, you must understand, I am not returning them into your life just to repeat old patterns. I am transforming both hearts to make this love divine. I am teaching them how to cherish what they once ignored, and I am teaching you how to love without losing yourself. You are being prepared for a connection that reflects heaven's order, balanced, healed, and guided by my hand. Do not chase, do not beg, do not question. Stay in the peace I have given you. Your calmness is your power. Your silence is your prayer. Every time you choose peace over reaction, you rise higher in spirit. Every time you forgive instead of blame, you open a new door of blessing. And every time you release what hurts you, you make space for what is divine. Remember, your soulmate's loss of control is not your responsibility to fix. It is the evidence that your light is working. It is proof that your growth has become magnetic. You no longer need to speak for your worth, it is being felt in their soul. They will return, not because of your longing, but because of my timing. When the healing is complete, when the lessons are learned, I will draw your paths together again. And when it happens, it will not be like before, no confusion, no fear, no ego. It will be two hearts that finally understand that love was never lost, only delayed until it became pure enough to last. So rest, my child. Do not fear what you feel, and do not doubt what I am doing. The storm in their soul is the sign of a new dawn. Let them lose control, for through that chaos, they will find me. And through finding me, they will find you again, but this time, as the one I created you both to be. Your peace is their mirror. Your growth is their awakening. And soon, when the time is right, your love will not be a story of pain, but a testimony of my power. My child, as I speak to you now, your soulmate is caught in an invisible storm. You may not see it with your eyes, but I see their heart trembling in ways they can't explain. Their mind tells them to stay strong, to move forward, to act as though they are fine, but their soul is crying your name. They are fighting with emotions they never thought they would feel again. They thought the distance between you was strength, but now that silence has become their greatest weakness. They are haunted by the peace you now carry. The calmness in your energy feels like a mountain they can't climb. It reminds them of what they lost, the warmth of your presence, the comfort of your love, the safety that existed when your heart was open to them. They try to escape it, to distract themselves with people, work, or noise, but nothing soothes the ache that has awakened inside them. Every attempt to move on only brings them back to you in stronger ways. My child, your soulmate's battle is not only about missing you, it's about realizing who they became when they pushed you away. They are confronting their reflection, and for the first time, they are not proud of what they see. The choices they made, the things they said, the walls they built, all of it now stands before them like a mirror of regret. They once thought they had control, but that control has turned into confusion. They are realizing that pride can protect the ego but never heal the heart. When they close their eyes, they see flashes of you. The moments when your laughter filled the air, the way you looked at them when your love was pure and unquestioning. They feel a rush of emotions, sometimes warmth, sometimes guilt, sometimes deep pain. These emotions come from me. I am allowing their heart to remember not to torture them, but to awaken them. You see, my child, every time you cried for them, I collected your tears. Every silent prayer you whispered, I heard. And now those tears have become seeds of transformation in their life. What they feel now is the echo of your prayers being answered, not in words, but in spiritual movement. You prayed for them to heal, and that is exactly what I am doing, though healing often begins in discomfort. They are not the same person they once were. I am breaking their patterns. The things that once brought them pleasure no longer satisfy them. The attention they once sought feels empty. The distractions they used to escape now only remind them of what's missing: your light, your patience, your heart. They feel you even in crowds. They sense your presence when they try to ignore it. They hear songs that remind them of you, and their chest tightens because they realize they can't replace what was divine with something temporary. Sometimes they pick up their phone and start typing your name, then stop. Fear grips them. They wonder if you would even want to hear from them. They question if you have moved on, if you still care, if they even deserve forgiveness. They rehearse conversations in their head, but their pride keeps them silent. I am letting this silence teach them humility. I am showing them that love cannot bloom where ego leads. My beloved, they remember your kindness. They remember how you stood beside them when no one else did. And now that you have stepped into your strength, they finally understand how rare your love was. They see your growth, your healing, your peace, and it makes them face their own unhealed parts. They are learning through your example. Every time you choose peace, it speaks louder than any words you could say. But this inner battle they are facing is not easy. There are nights they cannot sleep. Their mind replays old memories, trying to find where they went wrong. They think about your forgiveness, your patience, your care, and they wonder how they ever let you go. They realize that they were loved in ways they didn't even recognize at the time. And now that realization burns inside them. You may think they have forgotten you, but no, my child, they are haunted by the same love they once ignored. They see your name in random places, they feel your energy in unexpected moments, and they are starting to understand that this connection is spiritual, not just emotional. Their soul feels your prayers, your thoughts, your forgiveness. It is pulling them toward healing, even when their mind resists. I am bringing them face to face with their truth. Every shadow they tried to hide, every wound they covered with pride, I am exposing it now. They are being stripped of illusions. The things they once depended on for happiness are falling apart, because I am removing everything that keeps them from love. Their heart is being purified in the fire of longing, regret, and realization. You must understand, my child, sometimes I allow pain not as punishment but as preparation. Your soulmate's pain right now is awakening their soul. Their sleepless nights are not wasted, they are moments of surrender being born. When they whisper your name under their breath, when they silently cry asking me for direction, I hear them. They are learning that love is not control, love is not pride, love is surrender. And you, my child, are the reason they are learning this lesson. Your silence has become a mirror of truth. Your peace has become their conviction. You are teaching them more in your absence than words ever could. This is divine order. The one who once broke your heart is now being broken open by my hand, not for revenge, but for revelation. Their emotions are unstable because their soul is awakening. They are starting to understand that losing you was never part of their destiny, it was part of their journey back to me. They are being drawn not just to you, but to the divine within you. The energy they feel when they think of you is not ordinary attraction. It is their soul recognizing the one who carried unconditional love when they could not. My child, you may still feel their energy some days, moments when your heart suddenly feels heavy or your spirit feels restless. That is their energy reaching for yours. They are trying to connect with your peace. When that happens, don't fear it, just pray. Send them light. Send them forgiveness. Speak their name in my presence and release them into my hands. For every time you choose compassion, I heal a piece of their soul through yours. The battle within them will not last forever. It is a storm that will end in surrender. I am softening their heart, peeling away layers of fear and ego. Soon, they will no longer run from their truth. They will accept what their soul already knows, that you were not a coincidence, but a divine connection designed to awaken both of you. My beloved, this connection is not over. It is transforming. They are being rebuilt from within so that when I bring them back, they will no longer hurt you. Their love will be sincere, their intentions pure, their heart humbled. This season of silence is not rejection, it is construction. I am building them into the person their soul was always meant to be. So stay still in my peace. Do not chase what is already being drawn to you. Trust what you cannot see. The same hand that healed your heart is now healing theirs. The same love that carried you through pain is now calling them home. You are connected not by human promises but by divine threads that cannot be cut. Let them fight this battle, my child. Let them wrestle with their emotions until they learn that love cannot be controlled, it can only be surrendered to. I am in the middle of their chaos, whispering truth into their confusion, guiding their heart toward yours. When they finally let go of pride and reach for peace, they will find me, and through me, they will find you again. This is the sacred part of the journey. The breaking before the blessing. The crying before the reunion. The darkness before the dawn. I am in it all. So don't lose hope. Your silence is working louder than your words. Your peace is awakening their love. And soon, when the time is right, you will see what I have been preparing all along, not just their return, but the restoration of a love made whole by divine grace. My child, your soulmate sees you now in a way they never did before. It is not your beauty that draws them this time, not the words you used to say, not the affection they once took for granted. What pulls their heart now is something deeper, the quiet light of peace that shines through you. The energy that flows from you is not human, it is divine. It is the mark of my presence that has settled in your spirit after all the pain, all the tears, all the healing. They are not just seeing you, they are witnessing me in you. The same one who once overlooked your worth now feels small before the radiance that comes from your growth. They see your calmness and it shakes their soul, because they know it was not always like this. They remember the version of you that used to beg, plead, and wait for them. But now they see a version that is free, a version that loves without chasing, that smiles without needing permission, that glows without explanation. Your transformation is divine, my child. It is not the kind of change that happens by chance, it is the kind of change that happens when the soul surrenders to heaven. I have turned your pain into light. I have turned your wounds into wisdom. Every tear that fell from your eyes has become a spark that now illuminates your aura. When your soulmate looks at you, they are seeing that light, and it is too powerful for them to ignore. It confuses them. It humbles them. It even frightens them. Because when they look at you now, they feel both the comfort of love and the conviction of truth. Your energy holds peace, but also purity, and purity exposes what is unhealed. They are seeing the reflection of who they could be if they surrendered their fears. They are seeing their own potential mirrored in your grace. That is why they lose control, my child. Not because you are unreachable, but because your growth reminds them of the distance between who they are and who they were meant to be. You are no longer part of their old life, you are a glimpse of their higher purpose. They feel drawn to you not just by love, but by destiny. Their spirit whispers that you are the path back to balance, the doorway to redemption. Every time they see you, even from afar, even through a picture, even in a dream, something inside them shifts. They feel their heart beat faster, their chest grow heavy, their mind scatter. Because what they see is divine energy wearing human form. What they feel is the same unconditional love that once came through you now flowing directly from me through your being. You have become my living message to them. Without words, you remind them that love can be pure, that peace is possible, that forgiveness is strength. You are not chasing them anymore, yet your energy is guiding them home. This is the mystery of divine love. when one soul chooses healing, both souls begin to rise. My child, your soulmate cannot explain why they are still drawn to you. They may try to find reasons, physical attraction, nostalgia, curiosity, but none of those explain the way they feel when they see you. It's deeper than memory, it's recognition. Their soul recognizes yours as home, even if their mind denies it. And when they see you shining with grace, something inside them stirs. A longing not just for you, but for the peace you now live in. They wonder what changed you. They wonder who gave you this calmness, this strength, this new glow that no pain can dim. They think perhaps someone new entered your life. But my child, it is I who entered your life more deeply. I filled the emptiness they left behind. I replaced your heartbreak with my healing. I turned your loneliness into divine companionship. That is why your presence now feels sacred. That is why your silence has power. When they see you now, their heart whispers, "This is what I prayed for, but I wasn't ready when it came." They realize they asked me for love, but when I gave it through you, they were too broken to receive it. Now they understand that what they once rejected was never meant to hurt them, it was meant to heal them. You were my gift to them, and they didn't recognize it until the light you carried grew too bright to ignore. You are not meant to chase them anymore, my beloved. You are meant to be. Because being yourself, fully, freely, peacefully, is what calls their spirit back. I am showing them through you what divine love looks like. Love that doesn't control. Love that doesn't beg. Love that simply exists, radiant and steady, like sunlight through the clouds. They feel your peace even in your absence. It visits them in quiet moments. It moves through their dreams. It softens their anger and melts their pride. Your energy has become a balm to their wounded soul. When they see you smiling again, living again, trusting again, it fills them with both awe and sorrow. Awe because they see the beauty of what you've become, and sorrow because they know they weren't strong enough to walk beside you while you became it. But do not feel pity for them, my child. This is part of their awakening. Sometimes the only way for the heart to open is through the ache of realization. They are learning now what you already learned, that love is not something to possess, but something to honor. They see that you no longer need them to feel complete, and that truth humbles them more than anything else ever could. You used to orbit around their world, but now your world orbits around peace. That peace is me. I live within you. Every time they see you, they are really seeing my reflection shining through your healed heart. That is why they feel both drawn and overwhelmed, because human hearts were not made to stand unprepared in the presence of divine love. You, my child, are not chasing validation anymore. You are living proof that healing is holy. And that holiness cannot be ignored. Even those who once misunderstood you will begin to honor you, because your energy has shifted from needing love to being love. You no longer seek light, you are light. So when your soulmate's emotions spin out of control, when they feel restless, anxious, or suddenly nostalgic, know that it is my power moving through you that stirs their soul. Your presence is their mirror. Your growth is their reminder. Your strength is the whisper that tells them it's not too late to change. But my beloved, do not lower your light to make them comfortable. Let them rise to meet it. Let them learn through your example. You have done your part by choosing faith over fear. Now, it is their turn to awaken. I am leading them gently, allowing them to feel what divine love truly is, not through words, but through what they see in you. They will begin to notice signs, visions, synchronicities that lead back to you. They will see your name unexpectedly. They will hear songs that carry your memory. They will feel waves of emotion that come with no reason. These are not coincidences, they are divine reminders, calling them to return to what was sacred. But when they return, they will not find the same person they left. They will find someone reborn, stronger, wiser, softer. Someone whose love no longer comes from need but from overflow. You will love them again one day, but this time, from a healed place. And they will love you not from pride, but from surrender. So hold steady, my child. Continue to walk in grace. Let your light speak where words are no longer needed. For every time they see you now, they are not just seeing the one they loved, they are seeing the one I transformed. They are seeing the living proof that divine love heals. And soon, when their heart is ready, when their pride finally breaks, when they surrender the war within themselves, they will come, not out of confusion, but out of clarity. They will come not because they need to be saved, but because they have found salvation in love's truth. Until then, let peace be your crown. Let stillness be your shield. You have become what they always sought but never found, love in its purest form, love that comes from me. And that is why they cannot look away. That is why they lose control. That is why, no matter how far they wander, their heart will always find its way back to you. Because in you, they have finally seen what love looks like when it has touched the hand of God. My child, the energy between you and your soulmate is shifting again. What was once silent is beginning to stir. The distance that seemed endless is slowly being pulled back by unseen hands, my hands. The threads of destiny that connect your souls are tightening, and the universe itself is preparing the path for reunion. You may not see all the movement yet, but it is happening. In the unseen realm, your story is being rewritten with light. Your soulmate is being drawn back to you, not through force, but through divine alignment. They have walked through their darkness long enough, now, their heart is being turned toward the light, toward you, and ultimately, toward me. The love that once broke you both apart is now becoming the very reason for your healing. They are beginning to feel the pull in stronger waves now. They try to distract themselves, but nothing brings them peace anymore. I am removing the noise from their life so they can finally hear the sound of their soul. And that sound is calling your name. They dream of you more frequently now. Sometimes the dreams are vivid, you speaking to them, forgiving them, smiling at them. Other times, they just feel your presence, a warmth that wakes them in the middle of the night. These dreams are not random, my child. They are divine communications, the soul's language when the mind refuses to listen. Through dreams, through signs, through numbers, through moments that repeat themselves, I am whispering to them that the connection is alive. They feel it deep within, but they cannot explain it. They see symbols, feathers, lights, songs, sudden reminders of your name, and they know something is guiding them. When they pass by familiar places, memories flood their mind like waves. They remember the laughter, the love, the peace that existed in your presence. These memories are not just nostalgia, they are divine activations, softening their heart and awakening their spirit. I am turning their guilt into longing, their confusion into clarity. Every step they take toward healing brings them one step closer to you. Your soulmate is no longer running, my beloved. They are slowing down, feeling tired of the chase after success, after attention, after temporary comfort. They are realizing that peace cannot be found in material things or passing relationships. They look at others and feel emptiness, because their soul knows where their true home is. And that home is the energy that lives within you, the peace that carries my presence. This is why you must remain calm during this season. I am bringing everything into place. Your patience has not been wasted. Your stillness has not been ignored. Every time you chose to trust me instead of chasing what was leaving, you planted a seed in divine timing. And now, those seeds are sprouting. You will start to feel it soon, subtle signs, gentle shifts. Their name will cross your mind unexpectedly. You will feel waves of warmth in your heart. You may hear songs or see things that remind you of them more often. These are confirmations that the reunion energy is building. I am aligning your vibration with theirs again, but this time, it will be on a higher frequency, not of attachment, but of divine union. You once connected through pain, now you will reconnect through peace. You once loved from a place of need, now you will love from overflow. The person who hurt you will return not as the same version that left, but as someone reshaped by divine hands. Their heart is softening, their pride is melting, and their spirit is remembering. My child, I know how long you waited. I know how many times you wondered if it would ever happen. I saw your tears when you whispered, God, I just want closure, I just want peace. And I answered your prayer, but instead of giving you closure, I gave you transformation. Instead of ending the story, I began writing a new chapter. Your reunion will not come through chance, it will come through purpose. I am orchestrating events that will bring you together again, not to repeat the past, but to redeem it. You may meet unexpectedly, or through divine timing, a message may appear when you least expect it. When this moment arrives, it will feel peaceful, not chaotic. You will feel a deep calm inside your spirit, because you will know it's guided by me. Your soulmate feels the urgency now. Their soul whispers, I have to make things right. They think of you before sleeping, they wake up with your energy surrounding them. Sometimes they resist, but every resistance breaks them further, because love that is written in heaven cannot be undone by fear. I am dismantling their walls one by one. They are learning that pride may win battles, but it loses hearts. You are both mirrors of one another. As you continue to heal, they feel it too. When you release pain, they sense peace. When you forgive, they are softened. That is the beauty of divine connections, both souls are tied to one another's growth. So never think your inner work was in vain. You were healing not just yourself, but them too. There are moments when they will feel lost, confused by the strength of their emotions, unsure if they can face you again. Be patient. I am guiding them through that confusion. Every hesitation is a layer of fear being peeled away. Every moment of doubt is an opportunity for faith to grow. I am teaching them to trust again, to love again, to surrender again. And my beloved, while I am doing this in their life, I am also preparing you. You may feel shifts in your energy. Sudden calmness, unexpected clarity, waves of peace that come from nowhere. That is me aligning your vibration for union. You are not waiting anymore, you are preparing. The difference is sacred. Waiting feels heavy, but preparation feels holy. You are being prepared for what you once prayed for. So stay grounded in love. Keep your heart open, but your spirit protected. When the reunion happens, it will not need to be forced. It will flow naturally, like rivers returning to the sea. You will both recognize it immediately, not through words, but through peace. The same peace that now lives in you will confirm it. Remember, my child, divine timing is never late. I do not delay, I develop. I do not withhold, I prepare. Every delay had a purpose, to strengthen your faith, to teach you self-worth, to awaken them to truth. What seemed like silence was my hand working behind the scenes, rearranging the pieces of destiny so that when you meet again, it will last forever. You have always been connected. Even when you were apart, the bond remained. Now, that connection is being reactivated, renewed, restored. Soon, you will see signs that cannot be denied, opportunities, conversations, synchronicities that feel too precise to be coincidence. These are the footsteps of reunion walking closer. So do not doubt, my beloved. What you thought was lost is being returned in divine form. The love that once broke you will become the love that builds you. I am turning separation into sacred alignment. I am transforming absence into awakening. And when the moment of reunion arrives, it will not come with confusion. It will come with peace. It will feel like exhaling after a long wait. You will see in their eyes that they finally understand, not just your worth, but the meaning of divine love. You will see softness where there was once fear, truth where there was once denial, and love where there was once ego. This is the power of my hand at work. I am restoring what was meant for you. I am bringing beauty from ashes, joy from tears, union from distance. So trust the process, my child. Do not let fear make you impatient. The story is not ending, it is unfolding. Your soulmate is on their way home, not just to you, but to the light, to me, to love. And when they arrive, you will not only see the fulfillment of a promise, but the reflection of all the prayers that once felt unanswered. Every silent tear, every lonely night, every surrendered moment has built the bridge they will walk upon to reach you again. This is your season of divine reunion. The winds have shifted, and destiny is turning its page. Keep your heart pure, your faith steady, and your spirit open. For what is written in heaven cannot be undone on earth. My child, the hour of fulfillment is near. The long season of silence is closing. The time when everything felt uncertain, when tears watered your pillow, when you prayed and wondered if I still heard you. It was not in vain. Every unanswered prayer was a seed growing in unseen soil. And now, the harvest of those hidden prayers is ready. The season of divine reunion has come. Your soulmate has walked through the fire of their awakening. I did not let them escape the lessons meant to transform them. I let them feel emptiness so they would understand the depth of your presence. I allowed them to chase shadows so they could recognize true light. Every heartbreak, every sleepless night, every restless thought, all of it was shaping them, humbling them, preparing them for this sacred love. Now, they are finally realizing what they lost, not just you, but the divine part of themselves that awakened through you. You were never just another person in their life, you were the mirror of their soul. And now, as they rise from their darkness, they see clearly the reflection they once turned away from. My beloved, they are ready to come forward, not in pride, not in confusion, but in surrender. Their heart beats with a gentleness it never knew before. The anger that once built walls has turned into longing. The fear that once silenced them has become courage. The ego that once blinded them has been broken down, and in its place, humility has bloomed. You may not recognize them at first, because this time they will not speak from the mind, they will speak from the soul. Their words will not sound rehearsed, their eyes will not hide truth. When they come, you will see it. The softness, the light, the love that has always been waiting beneath all the pain. I have written this reunion not to repeat the past, but to renew it. You will not go back to what was, you will rise into what is meant to be. The wounds you both carried are now sacred scars that remind you of grace. The pain that once divided you will become the very proof of my healing power. My child, when they stand before you again, your spirit will know it. You will not need to ask if it's real, peace will answer before words do. Your heart will not race in fear, but rest in calm. That calmness will be my confirmation. It will be the whisper that says, this time, it's divine. Do not rush it. Let it unfold naturally, like sunrise after a long night. I have already aligned the moments, the meetings, the conversations. Everything will happen in the perfect flow of divine timing. Your only task is to remain open, grounded in love, and anchored in me. There will be a moment, quiet, sacred, and beautiful, when their eyes meet yours again. In that instant, you will both feel the world pause. It will be like the soul remembering home. No words will be needed, because love will speak in silence. Every unanswered question will melt, every past pain will lose power. The energy between you will shift from chaos to harmony, from fear to faith, from longing to fulfillment. And in that sacred silence, I will be there. You will feel my presence between you. Not as a distant God, but as the very light connecting your souls. You will realize that I was never testing you with separation, I was teaching you to love through me. Because love without me fades, but love through me lasts forever. This divine union is not about romance alone. It is about purpose. Together, your souls carry a mission, to bring light to others through the story of what you have overcome. The world will look at you and see proof that divine timing is real, that miracles exist, that love is stronger than distance and fear. You were chosen not just to love one another, but to demonstrate how love transforms when it is rooted in faith. The pain you endured was not punishment, it was preparation. Every delay was protection. Every separation was purification. You were being refined, shaped, polished into the vessels that could hold the kind of love heaven intended. Now, as you step into this new chapter, leave the past behind. Do not reopen old wounds. Do not bring yesterday's fears into tomorrow's blessings. You have both been forgiven. You have both been healed. This is a new beginning, written by my own hand. Let go of who you were, and embrace who you are becoming, two souls reborn in light. You will notice how natural it feels this time. There will be no more begging, no more confusion, no more running. There will be ease, the kind that only divine alignment can bring. Conversations will flow without fear, laughter will return without effort, peace will settle without condition. Because this love is no longer human, it is holy. And my child, as I restore this connection, I am also restoring your spirit. You will feel a surge of peace that surpasses understanding. Your body will rest easier. Your mind will quiet. Your heart will trust again. You will begin to see beauty in the same moments that once felt painful. You will know that all of it, every delay, every distance, every tear, was part of the sacred design that led you here. You will thank me one day for what I took away, because you will see it allowed space for what was meant for you. You will realize that I never abandoned you, I was building something greater, something eternal. The love I am giving you now will not need to be chased, proven, or defended. It will stand firm because it is blessed by heaven. Your soulmate's heart has been changed by my hand. Their spirit has been humbled. Their soul now recognizes that true strength is in surrender. And you, my beloved, have learned that love is not about waiting in pain, it's about trusting in peace. Together, you are ready to love in a way that honors me. Soon, you will stand face to face, and the air will feel sacred. There will be tears, but they will be tears of release, not sorrow. You will forgive without needing apologies, and love without needing promises. Because your souls will finally understand what it means to be divinely connected, unbreakable, unshakable, eternal. I have written this moment in the stars long before you met. It could not be rushed, nor could it be stopped. Every detour led you back to each other. Every loss led you back to truth. Every silence led you back to me. So lift your head, my child. The waiting is over. The storm has passed. The light you prayed for is rising. I am placing my hand upon your heart right now. Feel it calm, feel it steady, feel it whole. You are ready. Your soulmate is ready. The universe itself is aligning to honor what heaven has already approved. Your story will not end in heartbreak, it will end in blessing. Your tears will not return, they will turn into songs of gratitude. And when you look back, you will say, now I understand why it had to happen this way. For I, your God, make all things new. I restore what was broken. I return what was lost. I resurrect what was buried. And this love, this sacred, divine connection, is proof that nothing is too far gone when it is held in my hands. Rest now, my beloved. The chapter of pain is closed. the dawn of love has come. Walk in peace, walk in faith, walk in joy, for your soulmate is no longer lost. They are coming home to you, and to me. You are both under my blessing now. And I declare over you, your season of separation is over. Your time of mourning has ended. Your hearts are one again in light, and nothing shall break what I have joined together. Go in peace, my child. For love has won. And this time, it is eternal.